Make AAC magic in 2025 with the AAC Literacy Planner. This month, we are reading the book Telephone. You'll make AAC magic when you remember to model language on the communication system. Accept all forms of communication from your AAC user. Give lots of opportunities for them to listen and respond to the conversation. Remember to invite communication. Don't require it or demand it. And connect what your AAC user says to the conversation. Follow these simple steps and you'll make AAC magic this year. Explore the enchanting world of communication by diving into a different book each month. Each book features characters with unique communication styles. You'll find a set of lesson plans for each book. This includes sample words to teach and model, as well as suggestions for engaging your AAC learner through shared reading. We've listed 2 strategies here for you to consider. These acronyms, CAR and CROWD, remind you of ways to interact with your AAC learner while you're reading. You will also find extension activities so that you can provide targeted literacy instruction in the areas of emergent writing, fine motor, sensory, and alphabet and phonological awareness. Look for the acted out sections where you can practice target words as well as different reasons to communicate by reenacting simple scenes from the story. This year, we asked speech-language pathology graduate students to tell us about AAC. Make sure and check out their thoughts each month. Throughout the planner, you will see QR codes. Follow these to our website to download additional resources and materials. Are you working with older emergent learners? If the storybooks in the planner don't feel quite age appropriate, follow the QR code to download activities for older emergent learners. Along with these activities, you'll find links to 12 books written specifically for the planner on Monarch Reader by Building Wings. You'll also find QR codes that take you to our website to download pre-made smart charts for each month. These handy charts help the communication partner see the symbols that are used to say the individual words. These smart charts were made with the My Lab feature of our AAC Language Lab. Now that you have your smart charts, you're ready for a picture walk. A picture walk is a great way to introduce your reader to the vocabulary of the story. This background knowledge will help your learner better understand what you are reading. Begin by reading the title of the book, the author, and the illustrator. Make a comment about the picture you see on the cover and ask your AAC user to guess what he thinks the story might be about. Flip through a few of the pages, pausing to point out some of the vocabulary that you think your learner may not already know. You may model target words or just focus on the pictures in the story. You don't need to go through every page. The idea is to just give your reader a glimpse of what the story is going to be about. After a few pages, close the book and begin reading from the beginning. Our story this month is called Telephone. It was written by Mac Barnett and illustrated by Jen Corace. Our target words this month are they, come and came, right, not, what, tell and told, bird, and birds. Pause the video anytime to teach and model these words as you're reading. Let's take a picture walk through this month's story. What do you see on the cover? I see 1, 2, 3 birds. The red bird looks like he's telling the other bird a secret. And the title of our story is Telephone. What do you think this story will be about? Let's take a picture walk and learn more. I see some houses, and here are some children playing outside with their dog. Look up in the sky. These are telephone wires. And do you see what's sitting on the wires? It looks like lots of different birds. This bird looks like she has a pie. And she's telling the red bird something. Now the red bird is saying something to the bird with the funny hat. What do you think this story is going to be about? I think it's going to be about birds who tell each other something. Let's read it and find out what they say. Telephone. What do you think those birds are doing on the wire? Tell Peter fly home for dinner. The big bird told the little bird to tell Peter to come home for dinner. So now the little bird is supposed to find Peter and tell him the message. I'm guessing that's Peter's mom. Tell Peter hit pop flies and homers. Well, that is not right. First of all, that is not the right bird. That is not Peter. And that was not the right message. Do you remember what he was supposed to tell Peter? Tell Peter prop planes are for flyers. What did that bird tell the other bird? Do you think she told the right message? Why does Peter's mother want him to come home? Tell Peter, put your wet socks in the dryer. This bird is hanging up clothes on a clothesline to dry, and look at what's hanging up there. Somebody's underwear. That's funny. Oh my goodness, these birds cannot get the message right. No one has told Peter to come home for dinner. Tell Peter rock stars are admired. Oh, look, they are taking lots of pictures of that bird, and he has a guitar. He's supposed to be a rock star. Was that the right message? What are they really supposed to tell Peter? And where is Peter? Will they ever get the message right? Tell Peter, crocodiles are bad liars. Ooh, look, I see some crocodiles on that page. Can you believe that none of the birds have told the right message? They all got it wrong. I wonder if Peter will ever be told to come home for dinner. Tell Peter lobsters are good hiders. Oh, look, the lobster is hiding in that pelican's beak. That was not the right message, was it? I don't think they will ever tell Peter he is supposed to come home for dinner. Tell Peter, my monster truck has big tires. This bird is reading a book about tires. That must be why he wants to tell Peter that monster trucks have big tires. But that is not what they are supposed to tell Peter. What are they supposed to tell Peter? Tell Peter, I'm too high up on this wire. Oh, there's the turkey from the last page, and it looks like it's way too high up on the wire. I hope it doesn't fall off. It's starting to look like Peter will never be told to come home for dinner. Tell Peter something smells like fire. That bird looks like a firefighter. He has a hose with water and there are flames shooting out of the hose. That's not the right message for Peter, but I hope they get the fire out. Tell Peter there's a giant monster lobster named Homer. He smells like socks and he breathes red fire. His eyes blaze like stars and he rides a crocodile that flies and he's coming to this wire. Tell Peter to fly far, far away. He's too young to be somebody's dinner. Oh my goodness, that bird looks really worried. Was everything he said part of the message for Peter? Not right. That yellow bird is blowing a party horn. I'm not sure why, but look at the owl's face. I wonder what he's thinking. Hey, Peter. That must be Peter blowing a bubble with bubble gum. What do you think the owl will tell Peter? Will he finally give him the right message? Will he tell him to come home for dinner? Your mom says, fly home for dinner. Yay! Someone finally gave Peter the right message. The owl told him he was supposed to come home for dinner. Do you think Peter came home? There's Peter. I can guess where he's going. Where do you think he's going? The end. Do you think Peter came home for dinner after all?